Hey guys, welcome back. It looks like it's another day and yet another round of layoffs. Today we're speaking about a business known as Block. Block is cutting 8% of its staff and they are citing strategy and performance issues. We are seeing so many brands laying off so many workers, and in a lot of cases this is essentially the kind of mantra that is being used, right? Performance issues, restructuring, cost-cutting measures. Let's have a look at the actual news that we have here and we'll have a read about what's going on. So, the job cuts are to impact 931 people, and this essentially was emailed from Block co-founder and CEO Jack Dorsey. In his message, Dorsey says, the cuts are for strategic reasons, 391 people, or to eliminate workers who perform below company standards, 460 people. So this is of course the kind of split up. Block will also lay off 80 managers as it tries to flatten its organization, as he also added. So yeah, yet another company which is citing, again, performance, another company which is citing an aim for efficiency, an aim for less of a management hold on the company. So many big brands we have seen and so many big brands that we've covered have essentially spoken about their structuring like this, right? They've spoken about the fact they've got too many managers, there's too many issues which are associated with it. But so many companies in reality, and we'll look into Block in a bit more detail in a second, are looking to cut back on their costs. They're looking to save on costs and provide better opportunities for investors. But let's have a look at the actual detail for Block. Well, what do we have to speak about here? The company who owns mobile payments platform Cash App and point-of-sale payments firm Square is also closing several hundred open positions, aside from those that have already been moved to the offer stage, crucial positions, operation roles, and key leadership positions. So this is also quite important, right? They are closing several hundred open positions. So essentially it looks like they are not hiring people anymore. There's simply not the demand, there's simply not the need for more workers at this stage. And this is what we're seeing in so many different sectors, but tech appears to be one of the absolute hardest hit. It seems to be near impossible for a lot of people to land a job in this sector at the minute. They just are not hiring. So many companies are not taking on extra workers, people losing their jobs, and again, now we're seeing another company not only cutting positions, but certainly not hiring anybody new. Anyway, the firm has basically said that none of the above points are trying to hit specific financial targets, replacing folks with AI, or changing our headcount cap, the email reads. They are specific to our needs around strategy, raising the bar, and acting faster on performance, or flattening our organization. So we need to move faster with less abstraction. So what they're saying here is that this is not actually related to AI. It's not related to the need potentially to cut financial costs. They're just looking for a more efficient business. But this is a broad trend, right? If this was the only company that we're seeing, or one of just a few that we're seeing doing this in the market, that's one thing. But when we look around, and you guys know that's true if you've been watching the channel for some time, so many of these businesses cutting back their workforces by massive numbers. And again, this is not an insubstantial amount of people here. 8% of the workforce are going. So that's quite incredible, right? And a regulatory filing from last month said that Block had 11,300 members of staff worldwide as of December 2024. So this is obviously quite a large move. The announcement represents a shift as the firm has previously made the loans through its external banking partner, the report said.